Hey, hello guys, good morning. My name is DTM, your uncle Catfish Solution Prison Academy. Today is the 24th of November 2021. Today I'm making another supply to Anthony Village where we supply some pieces of pure clearance fast growing jumbo size seeds too. If you watch from my previous video, you can get it up there. We made the supply and the client requested for more seedlings, so just small seedlings. So we are here to meet up with the supply because she decided to add up to the stock so that she can have more seeds because the pond is a big pond and what requested for before is very small. So today we are making an add up to it. So as you are watching on the screen, this is Anthony Village and we are making in Lagos. Anthony Village is along Oshodi. Is a very popular area. So that is today we are making a supply to as well. Make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can enjoy some of our activities, our daily activities, because in here Catfish Academy we do we have a lot of activities on catfish farming. We do a lot of supplies, seedling supplies. We have our product that we sell to as well, and we are still having more products that we will be selling for farmers too as well, to make things easier for farmers, most especially if you are into breeding process. So some of our products will be out soon too, as well as I will urge you to make sure that you get copies of them because they are going to help you make your farming season very easy. So which you'll be seeing preferable next week. I will be dashing out some kind of materials for your hatchery process made easy. There are some materials that you will use for siphoning. It's an automatic siphoning that will be very easy to siphon your dirty from your incubators. So with this you don't need to stress yourself no more. So this can easily siphon the dirty, that means the wasted particles at the base of your incubator. This will help you siphon them out without you taking some zip of the polluted or wasted water, which by the end of the day can cause a lot of effect to farmers, because a lot of farmers, we do swallow a lot of fishes, a lot of dirty during our siphoning process. So we are trying to make sure that this gets easier, that it's going to be an automatic siphoning that will be easier for farmers to do their siphoning. And again, we are having some as you know that we have our pH and the chlorine tester, and we are having more add up that can test your nitrite, your TD, that means your hardiness, and lot other things, maybe about 6 to 10 parameters of your water too as well. So with that, you can be rest assured you can sit down at your home and do the testing yourself and you get better results. So these are what you are expecting from us, which will be out very soon. I would like to use this video to tell some of us to really understand something, as we all know that the cost of a feed is extremely high now. It is very difficult to meet up if not careful. But a lot of bodies, we have bodies that are trying to help farmers but farmers are not really helping themselves, because I understand there's a body that said farmers should stop selling their fishes for now, so that they can make an agreement on hiking the price of fishes. But some farmers are not sticking to that too as well. So, but to me, what I would like to point out today is that if you really want to make good profit on fish farming, make sure that you stock your fishes and know the sizes of fishes you want to sell from start. Like if you want to do launch, that means 3 months, make sure that you stock your fishes for 3 months harvest period, so that you would know how to manage your feed. This is not the time to waste feed. I normally tell you guys, this is not the time to waste feed. People are really wasting feed out there, and I visited the farm yesterday. By the time I got there, the feed wasted inside the concrete pond is even all the feed is floating, and lot of feeds are under the ponds. So these are a lot of wastages that by the time you're doing that for like 1 week, maybe you might have wasted 10 kilo of your fishes, of your feeds. And by the time you calculate 10 kilo, maybe you multiply it by, maybe you bought it per kilo for 500 naira. So that means you have already wasted like 5,000 naira. So with this, you can multiply it by the number of days you are using to sell your fishes. That means number of months, maybe for 6 months, and you know how much you have wasted. All these will come back. That means these are what will increase your input. So make sure that you really understand how to feed your fishes at this particular time. And I said, if you want to do grow out, or if you want to do launch 3-month fishes, maybe you stock your fishes for grow out. Make sure that you don't sell them for launch, because you might have expended, or you might have overshoot your cost, and you thought you can't go on and you want to sell it, you definitely make a loss. So make sure that even when your fishes are not up to 1 kilo, I will advise you presently not to sell, because the bargaining power of this market one is not encouraging at all. Because I still see them, when your fishes are 800 grams to 900 grams, I still see some people still selling at 900 naira per kilo. I don't know why people are doing that. Maybe because they don't have money to feed no more. I think that could be a source of problem. But I will advise we should please try to stick up to make sure that we have that money. So once our fishes is at 900 grams, let us wait for maybe 1 month more to be up above 1 kilo, and we sell at a very reasonable and very, very good price. Because at present they are hiking for maybe 2,000 naira per kilo, but if we are still selling from 1,200 to 500, 1,500 for presently, is still okay, because the cost of feed is coming uncontrollable and is being increased on a daily basis. So make sure that you really understand the protocols on how to manage your fishes, most especially at the feed side of it. So this is just an advice for farmers to understand how to feed their fishes, or not how to waste their feed for their fishes. And there's a video I did that I talked about the recommended feeding proportions for fishes. So if you have not gotten some of my ebook that I wrote on that, I have two, which is the feeding chart, the catfish feeding chart, and the secret of a successful catfish business. Make sure that you have these 2 copies of your book. This may help you a lot, and it has been helping a lot of people. There are a lot of testimonies that people are really giving that it's been helping them. This will make you not to overfeed or underfeed your fishes, and this will give you a calculative estimate on how to know the cost that you are going to use to feed your fishes. That means if you maybe you collected 1,000 pieces of fishes, and this, by going through this book, get the list of the current price now, because the price do increase on a daily basis, and do the estimate yourself. So with this, you will know that I cannot stock 1,000 pieces, I can only stock 500 pieces. Depend on the cash you have at hand. This is what you have to follow. Fish started eating, because most of the problem that I see most farmers do have is that when they stock the fishes, because they do realize that maybe they bought 1,000 fishes for maybe 30,000 naira. To them, that 30,000 naira is small, very small, but they are not really considering the cost of feeding the 1,000 naira. Because I normally receive such calls, and some farmers will tell me, can you supply me 10,000 fishes, pieces of fishes? But by the end of the day, most people will not tell you the cost of feed you use in feeding them. But me, I normally tell anybody that asks me such an huge amount of seedlings. This is not a competition. You are not competing with anybody. What you are doing now is that you are doing business, and you have to set yourself right from the start. You really want to know what you want to do in the business. You don't want to do a business and by the end of the day you fail in the business. So for you not to fail in the business, that is why I can encourage you not to take more than what you can feed. So it is very, very important for every farmers. I told you once again, is an advice. This video is an advice for farmers. So make sure that you are taking that an advice. So for farmers, some farmers, there are some gurus that really understand what I'm saying, but I'm talking to the newbies. Newbies are people really coming into business, or people that are into that business and are still failing. These are the people I'm directly my advice to. So what I'm really telling them, what I really want to tell you now is that make sure that if you really want to stock, get an understanding of your feeding. And to get a shortcut of feed, make sure that you, from this video now, go to comment section and ask for the 2 books that I have. You will see them on the screen. These 2 books will tell you how to feed your fish, not to overfeed and not to underfeed, so that you can really per view estimate your cost of a production, so that you can increase your output by the end of the day. Increasing your output is that profit most farmers are aiming into. So I really understand you took to this advice, which it will be very, very important to you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure that you press on the notification button so that you can be the first to view or watch my new video on this channel. So thank you so much. As you also know, on this channel that we have a lot of products too as well. Make sure that you ask for my products too, which will guide you and help you through your farming season. Once again, my name still remains Biodun Tolo DTM, your anchor on Catfish Academy and Catfish Solution Plays on WhatsApp. So thank you so much, and God bless you all.